In this video, I am going to try and name all of Brock Lesnar's pay-per-view opponents. Yes, that's right, back with another Sporkle quiz, and today we're trying to name every single one of Brock Lesnar's opponents at a pay-per-view. As you can see, there's quite a few here. I think I'm going to be able to do this. I think this should be easy, but I feel like it also might be trickier than expected. I'll leave a link to this in the comments below if you guys want to play along as well. But with that being said, let's get it started. So 11 minutes on the clock. There are 90 answers. By the way, I should just mention as well, this goes all the way up until day one, but since then he's only faced Roman Reigns a couple of times, had a few matches with Lashley, and he's got one coming up with Omos. So that's it. Yeah, so I've named those ones anyway. So anyway, let's get started. 11 minutes on the clock. I don't think this is going to take 11 minutes, but let's go. Okay, so Matt Hardy. And then Jeff Hardy. Okay, so we got the first couple. Okay, King of the Ring. Who was he against at King of the Ring? Edge, maybe? Not Edge. Benoit? I don't know who he faced at King of the Ring, actually, but we'll go Rock, because he did go against him. RVD, he went against a little bit later. Oh, at King of the Ring final as well. So who did he have in King of the Ring first round? Billy Gunn, I think, maybe? No? You'll have to come back to that. Okay, so Undertaker, he had quite a lot of matches with him. A WWE title match at Survivor Series. Forget Kurt Angle, because you know he's going to come in at some point. Did he ever face Hogan? No, that was on SmackDown. King of the Ring semi-final. That one is going to bug me here. That could possibly be the one that trips us up. Okay, Rumble 23. Hardcore Holly, I think that was Rumble 24 actually, but I'll save that before I forget. Let's throw in Test. Okay, Test was in the King of the Ring semi-final. So we've got up until Survivor Series 02. Who would that have been? It wasn't Triple H, but we will just drop that one in. Survivor Series 02. Kane and Rumble 23. We drop in Eddie Guerrero. Well, I remember him as well. 3-on-2 handicap. That was against Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas against Team Angle. Would help if I spelled his name right. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. Okay, so then a Backlash 03. Backlash 03. Who would that have been against? It's actually kind of harder than I first anticipated. Okay, he definitely had a match with Rey Mysterio. Did he have a match with JBL? Apparently he did. Oh, in the Survivor Series match. Okay, so Shawn Michaels, maybe? No. This is actually a lot trickier than I first anticipated. Did he ever face Punk? Oh, maybe. He did face Punk at SummerSlam 03. Did Lesnar ever face Daniel Bryan? Yes, he did. And he also faced John Cena, I'm sure of it. In fact, was that the one at Survivor? Who did Brock Lesnar face at Survivor Series? Booker T, no. Who would he have faced in 02? Chris Jericho. Nope, but I know he did face Randy Orton at some point, so I'll say him. I'll also say Bray Wyatt. Okay, so we're getting some good names here. It is filling out nicely. 02, 03, who would he have faced back then? I do not remember. Oh, Big Show, of course it was, yeah. And that fills in quite a few of them, actually. Okay, so we've got him all the way up until WrestleMania 20, which of course was Goldberg. Alright, so we've got his entire first run sorted. So second run, Cena, Triple H, have I already said him? Triple H, okay. After Cena, Rumble, Rollins, Seth Rollins. He faced Rollins a couple times actually. WrestleMania 31, was that Ambrose or was that the year after? WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns. There you go, so Roman Reigns, then we've got a few of them, Rollins, Undertaker, Wyatt, WrestleMania 33. Great Balls of Fire, that was Samoa Joe. SummerSlam 17, that was Braun Strowman. All right, so this is actually going pretty well. We've got 75 so far. Survivor Series 17, that would have been AJ Styles. Royal Rumble 19, was that not Rollins? No, Rollins at Mania, so they've done Roman versus Drew McIntyre. Kofi Kingston, no, that wouldn't have been at a pay-per-view, would it? Royal Rumble 19. Who would he have gone against at Rumble 19? I can't remember for the life of me what that match was. In Money in the Bank 19, I'm struggling to remember that one. Oh, he was in the Money in the Bank match, wasn't he? So it's going to be like everyone, isn't it? In fact, that Money in the Bank match might be the one that trips me up here, because it's going to be, could be absolutely anyone. Dolph Ziggler, I don't know, The Miz. Baron Corbin was in that match, apparently. Was Otis in that one? That Money in the Bank match is going to be the one that trips me up, I'm sure of it. Money in the Bank 19. Okay, Crown Jewel, the Kane Velasquez. Super Showdown. Who did he face at Super Showdown? Roman Reigns, The Undertaker. Rusev? No. Jericho? No, I'm thinking of The Undertaker. It's actually kind of tricky. We've got 5 minutes left, so we should be okay. Okay, day 1. Big E. Lashley. Rollins, and who else was in that match? Oh my god, I cannot even remember. Big E, Lashley, Rollins, and Drew McIntyre. I already said him, bro. Sheamus. I don't think they've ever had a match, actually. Oh god, this is hard. MVP. I'm just gonna have to resort to saying random names just to make sure I get this Money in the Bank match. Apollo Crews. Yeah, I'm starting to panic a little bit here, if I'm being honest. Universal title match at 2019. Who was the Universal Champion in 2019? Oh, it was Brock. Okay, we have a match against Kevin Owens. Oh, we did. Kevin Owens, where was that? Kevin Owens was in the day 1 match. Okay, Super Showdown. That was the one in Australia, I believe. Who would he have gone against there? Triple H. I've said Triple H like 5 times already now. Brock Lesnar versus... Who else is there? Let me just have a look around. Brock versus Finn. Was that ever a match? Oh, that was at Money in the Bank. Okay, so that was a good one. Who else? Let me just... So I'm cheating. I'm looking at like some action figures to see if I can come up with some names. Brock versus... Have we ever done Brock versus Ric Flair? No. Brock versus Batista. I don't think that match ever happened either. Alright, so only 3 more to go, and this is going to be the longest 3 minutes of my life, actually. So a couple of random people from Money in the Bank 2019 and a WWE title match at Super Showdown 2020. I don't think it was Buddy Murphy, was it? No. Who would Brock Lesnar have faced at Super Showdown 2020? Let's have a think about this. So I think I already said, but just to make sure, Kofi Kingston, no. We go Xavier Woods because he might have been in that Money in the Bank, no. Who else would have been around that time? Oh god, this is tricky. So we've already done Jeff Hardy. Oh, Sami Zayn may have been in that ladder match. No, he wasn't. Mark Henry, no, but he definitely wasn't in it. Mark Henry, no, not Neville. I don't think we're going to get this. I think we're stuck here. That Money in the Bank match is going to screw me up. And also, who the hell did he face at Super Showdown? I can't even think. I don't even remember that show. Like, who else is there? Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble here. It's that Money in the Bank match is going to screw me over. Right, it's now or never. I can't even think. I think it's gone. I don't think I'm going to get it, actually. 10 seconds left. Unless it comes now. No, I think it's gone. I think the time has passed. So, go on, who is it? Andrade and... Oh, 2 matches against Ricochet. Oh my god. So, we're only 2 there. Andrade, I completely forgot he existed, to be honest. He hasn't been on AEW TV in ages. And Ricochet... yeah, I forgot that Brock and Ricochet had a bit of a feud going on. They had a pay-per-view match, and also as part of that Money in the Bank. So, unfortunately, that's the way these things go. It always seems easier than it actually is. 87 out of 90, though. That is still not a bad score. I will take that. And, you know, we did get a fair few names here. Just a couple of tricky ones tripping us up. But anyway... Let me know if you played along in the comments. Let me know what score you got. And yeah, I will catch you again next time.